India, the country with 1.3 billion population and also known for its rich heritage. Today, it is in the number of 107 among the richest countries in the world. But once, during the rule of Mauryan kings, especially during Ashoka, activities like construction of roads, buildings, expanding trade, etc., were largely developed and which boosted economy as well. During the Mughal era, India contributed about 26% of the global GDP. According to an estimate, in AD 1600, the revenue of Akbar was 17.5 million euros, while the same entire Great Britain, even in 1800, was 16 million euros. When Aurangzeb ruled, this crossed 100 million euros. India could contribute 24% to the world GDP during this time. But as Mughal kingdom declined, Indian economy was also fell down. When British arrived in India, Indian cloth merchants were holding 27% of the total world trade, while this was decreased to 2% after they started to rule. This doesn't mean that their production became worthless or any other country overtook India. In fact, our resources were looted by British and they made use of it. Their economical boost. British is the only reason for the present status of a country. If they didn't come here, we would have been probably most developed nation. After independence, the policymakers in India launched the project of economic development with a heavy involvement of the state and a democratic polity. As a result, in the first 3 decades after independence, India's per capita income increased at the rate of around 2.5% annual rate. Due to COVID 19, the world economy is projected to shrink by 3.2% in 2020. Under the baseline scenario, GDP growth in developed countries will plunge 5% in 2020, while output of developing countries will shrink by 0.7%. Even though India is a well populated country, the economy still faces various problems and challenges, such as corruption, lack of infrastructure, poverty in rural areas, and poor tax collection rates. Despite rapid economic growth, unemployment is still an issue in both rural and urban areas. In its fight against COVID-19 pandemic, India may have ramped up production of essential gear like personal protective equipment kits, masks, testing kits, ventilators, and alcohol-based hand sanitizers to meet domestic requirements. But it's facing shortage on an unexpected front. Dispenser pumps used in sanitizer bottles are proving to be stumbling block in India's quest for self-reliance in its COVID-19 battle. So far, dispenser pumps were mainly imported from China. India has been looking for ways to successfully increase its production within the country, but has had only limited success. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had urged Indians to go vocal for local, stressing the need for local manufacturing. This entails not only buying locally manufactured products but also promoting them, he had said. Modi had also highlighted how India managed to ramp up production and produce 2 lakh of PPE kits and N95 masks each day. When the corona crisis started, not a single PPE kit was made in India. The N95 masks were produced in small quantities, he pointed out. Adding this was how India turned this crisis into an opportunity. In an address at Industry Lobby Group Confederation of Indian Industry last week, Modi urged industries to make in India for the world. As of now, India produces 4 to 4.5 lakh of PPE per day and 2.5 lakh of N95 masks per day. In India, ventilators were mostly imported and used to cost rupees 15 lakh to 16 lakh, making treatment expensive. But now that are being made in India will cost anywhere between 2 to 5 lakhs.